Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these ZAIWOO heated gloves. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So it's fall time as I'm recording this video and it's starting to get really cold outside, so this is very timely to get these gloves. I have gear to keep most of my body warm, but my fingers have always been a challenge. I have really cold hands. So we have two gloves here. These are a ski type glove. And they do have 3M Thinsulate in them. So without the heating elements, they are already insulated warm gloves. It looks like they have this TGM text material. It says moisture permeable, water resistant, breathability, shuts out water from the outside and allows moisture or sweat to go out, keeps hands warm and dry. So this is I would call it like a ski glove. So it has a strap here, you can cinch this down to keep snow from getting past your wrist. You can also cinch it up here. So I have other gloves with these little cinch areas, and usually I'll leave them uncinched if I'm just, say, walking in the neighborhood. But if I'm blowing snow or something, I might cinch them up to keep the blowing snow from going in the sleeve. So it has a sort of grippy material here, and the rest of it, I don't know the exact material here. Let's see. It's a polyester type material, and here's the tag if you want to see the makeup of this. So this came in this nice pouch, which is really nice to store your gloves. So this comes with two batteries here, and it comes with a charger and a splitter for the two batteries. So this charger here outputs 5 volts at 3 amps or 15 watts, has a USB type A port on it. So this can plug into each of the batteries, like so. So this being USB, you could, instead of using this charger, you could plug this into a car charger and charge them in your car. I think that's a very handy feature. So if you work outside, you could have these charging on your commute to work. You could also probably charge these with a battery pack. So here are some instructions here. So it has the parts, we went over that, went over how to plug it in. So it says when you plug this in, it will do an inspection. It will go from red to blue to green and then shut off. So to turn on, you press the power button for 3 seconds until the red light is on and flashes slowly, the breathing pattern. The heating system will enter the preheating stage and will heat up to full power for 5 minutes, then automatically switch to medium setting, steady blue light. So that's a nice feature. When you put your gloves on, your hands are probably already cold, so this has a setting on it to heat them up quickly. And to adjust it, you press the button one time, and when you turn it on, you can just press a button to get out of that preheat mode. Here are the heat settings here. So the hot is 150 to 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Medium is 120 to 125 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lowest is 100 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And to turn them off, you press the button for 3 seconds. So here's some specs. The battery capacity is 4800 milliamp hours. The rated capacity is 3000 milliamp hours. It says to charge the battery before you use it. It says the gloves are washable in cold water on the gentle cycle and then air dry. It says for the longevity of the heating system, it is not recommended to wash the gloves more frequently than once a month. And then we have some warnings down here too. So we have the battery packs here. Here's the glove. We'll unzip this pocket here. That's a pretty good sized pocket too. You could probably put some spare money in there or something. So this will connect here. So we can see that light lit up. I'll do that again on the other one with the light off. So you can see it changed colors. And then you can stuff the battery in here. Now you could probably orient the battery different ways. I'll just stick them in. I haven't tried these yet, but I may want to change them. So I'll stick these in here. And now I can turn this on, so I'll hold it down, and it's red. So now it's in the preheat mode. So I guess I'll do that to both. And I'm going to get my thermal camera out, and we'll see what this looks like under the thermal camera. Okay, so I have the thermal camera here, and you can see it's heated up in the thumb and fingers. I have one glove that's palm up, the other is palm down. You can see there's not really any heat on the wrist area there, so the heating elements must be in the fingers, and that's where I need them. There's a little bit of red here on the sleeve of the left glove, and that would be the battery pack. So when I touch these, they don't feel super hot. They do feel warm, but it has that insulation there that's keeping the heat inside of the glove. Now it's definitely getting warm because you can see it here. Let's see what the hottest part is right here. That's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I wanted to take a closer look at the light here. So it's flashing in the preheat mode. So this will preheat for 5 minutes and then go to blue, which is medium mode. But you can press it and that will take it right to medium mode. And you can press it again, it will go to low. Press it a third time, it will cycle through to the high heat mode again. So you can just press it to go through the modes. And to turn it off, we'll just hold it down until it shuts off, like so. So I'll stick my hands in these to feel them. Okay, those are definitely warm. Those are going to be very nice. Now I do feel the weight of the battery back here. I don't think it's a burden. I'd rather have warm hands than worry about that weight. If you're playing some kind of sport where you're swinging your arms around, you might notice it a little bit more and you might want to orient it a different way, horizontal or vertical. You can play around with that a little bit. Now I did switch this on high so I could heat them up so I could see them with thermal camera. I didn't want them to kick down to low. But I was curious what's actually heating on this. So it does appear to be the fingertips. I also feel heat on the back of my hands too. So those are the ZAIWOO heated gloves. I've been waiting years to get some heated gloves. I think this is a great addition to my winter gear. I'll be using these on my daily walks to pick up my kid from school, but I'll also use these when I clean the driveway off or when I go hiking. These would also be good for skiing, any other outdoor activities, sledding. If you do run the batteries down, these are still insulated gloves and they still should keep your hands warm, just obviously not as warm as when they are electrified. But I think these are going to make my winter much more enjoyable. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions about these, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.